2025 wasn't a year anybody got excited about wheat. Fertilizer prices were high. Wheat prices were in the toilet. But out here, we don't have a choice. We got to have it in the rotation. So the goal this year was not to make a killing. It was to lose as little as possible. We ran a handful of different seed varieties, and the pecking order actually shifted this year. Our number one, been number one for 4 years, finally got knocked off. So let's walk through what happened. First variety is Minnesota Rothsay, a public variety. It's been our steady girl for 4 years, most consistent, big yield, reliable protein, stands up like a champ. But in 2025, it slipped a little bit, lost some protein on lighter soils. You got to feed this one in season, I think, to make it really shine, especially in lighter ground. That is what made it fall to number 2 this year. Our second variety, Peterson Farm Seed Rolls. Rolls was really hyped. It is a big yielder. It looks really pretty. It's one of those varieties that makes you feel like a good farmer. Unfortunately, the protein doesn't hold up, and with an $18 a bushel price tag, this one is out for 2026. Number 3, North Dakota Stampede. This one was also very hyped over the winter, supposed to be a really big yielder with protein. I was skeptical on the protein, but I actually thought this was going to be the biggest yielder on the farm. But as happens sometimes, I was completely wrong. It was the lowest yielder, 80 bushels, but the best protein. Still not enough to take the crown. This one might actually do better on a wet year, so I wouldn't write it off completely. Variety number 4, Westbred 9641. We grew this one for our second year. Cartoonish yields. You'll rub your eyes when you read the yield monitor. Protein does not hold up, and it's a huge scab risk. Plant 9641 at your own risk. Finally, Series from Champions Alliance Group. This is the one that stole the crown. 13.5 protein, mid-90s bushels, stood up very well. This is the most balanced wheat I've ever seen. This is what Rothsay wants to be when it finally grows up. So, Series is going to be my number 1 recommendation for next year. Reasonably priced, stable, reliable, balanced. Austin at Champions Alliance did a great job with that one. That is our 2025 wheat rundown. I heard of a couple other varieties I didn't get to try. TCG Zelda and AP Elevate. I haven't really heard how those did. I think Zelda probably did well, but anyway, that's all I got for you today. I'm running out of my 3 minutes. If you want a full write-up, I'll put a link in the notes. And if you got any questions, give me a call. This is Adam with True Grit Ag. Follow along for more unfiltered farming.